Okay, so your first drawing question for your board drawn for Graphics Guys is going to be the LOL question on page 11 of the World of Graphics book. So just first things first, you'll have to get your equipment set up at home. So make sure that you have your drawing board set up, make sure your T-square is set up, and you have to tape your page down. So just snap your T-square onto the board, push your T-square up to the page, and make sure that you're happy that the page is perfectly horizontal. And when you are, hold the page in position and tape the two corners. So you're ready to go now with the actual drawing itself. Okay, so for this question, we are going to measure in 100 millimeters. So from the left hand side, measure in 100 millimeters. And we're going to measure up 100 millimeters as well. So measuring in 100, I'm lightly going to draw a line going up the page. And I'm going to measure in 100 millimeters on that line as well. So I'm just going to zoom in on that a little bit. So that's in 100 mil. And we're going to measure up 100 mil as well. So that's 10 centimeters on your ruler, 100 millimeters. And I'm going to label that as my starting point. I'm going to call that point A. So this is the question that we're looking at. So we've done a few of these in class. So we are measuring over horizontally. This question is 140 millimeters wide and 50 millimeters tall. So I'm going to draw a rectangle that's 140 millimeters wide, 50 millimeters tall, and I'm going to divide it up into these divisions here. So 10, 30, the two tens, and I'm going to work my way across. So we need to draw a grid for this question first. Okay. So a horizontal line first. And as we said, we're going to measure over 140 on that horizontal line. And then the question has a height of 50. So measuring up a height of 50. So vertical line. Make sure that your T-square is snapped on for all of these. And make sure that your set square is snapped onto your T-square. Finish off the rectangle. So that is 140 millimeters wide. 140 by 50. So zoom right in on this now. Okay, so the 140 is divided up into 10, 30 and 2 tens. So 10, 30, 2 more tens. That brings me up to 60. I'll go back to 0 now again. So I'm putting my 0 on the 60. And then I have 20, 3 tens and a 30. So 20, 1, 2, 3 tens. And that leaves me with 30 millimeters. I'll know if I've done it right if I'm left with exactly 30 millimeters left at the end of the 140. If it doesn't measure 1, or if it doesn't measure 30, you know you've done something wrong. And I also need to measure up 10 from the bottom and down 10 from the top. So up 10 and down 10. Okay. And I'm going to draw that one horizontally across there. Draw that one horizontally across, and I need to draw all of these vertically going up. Now I'm drawing in orange. These should all be construction lines for you. So this is as light as you can possibly draw them with your pencil. Just finish these off. And I can see it starting to take shape. I can see the outline of the letters that I'm trying to draw. So I just need to go back over this question now and fill in the outlines with finishing lines. So these are heavy lines now with your pencil. Anything I draw in black is a heavy line. there's the L done, just filling in the O now in the middle. And finally the L. So LOL for this week. And I want you to finish it off with a little bit of colour inside each letter. So there's your 3 letters done. Any colour at all, doesn't matter what you have. And shade in the 3 letters of colour. If you want to use 3 different colours, if you want to make the letters multicoloured, that's absolutely fine. See what you can come up with. And your last one there. And that's it. That's this week's question.